Ma da dove siete venuti fuori voi? Oh. Oh, allora. Momento gioco di ruolo serio, entriamo a casa dell'altro e rubagli la roba.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder. Pathfinder? Pathfinder?
Certo.
Pathfinder. A word with you? Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though you do have the Queen Quartermaster beside you.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything from the temples.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on Eos.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer.
Really? Everyone...
I left mine back home. Or... the... still... Ask me another time.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor.
As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that is... the labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
See you later.
Be well, come back again.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture readings.
It's just what you need after a long day.
No kidding. If I study one more specimen today, I'll fall asleep on it. Zero policing here, but yeah, it tastes.
Can't believe we made
Really
it.
hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
Hi. Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got what? The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question. But I think EOS is really going to be something.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power... Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from the pilot.
Izzy, you gotta stop listening to every rumor that comes in.
Okay, but when your shuttle gets eaten by space whales, don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, risulta che l'abbiamo già preso. Oh, non te cassare.
Their stuff's all military surplus, though. Makes me nervous having it in lockup.
Ryder.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
The first 2 outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later. Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on EOS after you get back.
Any insights about the people?
I only work with Addison. She's by the book. And with all the shit that happened.
And the others?
I only work with Addison.
So your job doesn't require the other?
The initiative was smart enough to limit the obstacles between it. Outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others. And I don't envy her.
What's behind naming the outpost Prodrome?
It means Forerunner. Languages bore the shit out of me, but we voted fair. That ownership is key to the initiative. That's how you convince a bunch of... As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize, we get to figure it out.
Tell me about yourself.
August Bradley, retired from the Alliance. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier. Not a lot of those left.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
I've had similar happen.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
My father, your sister. Sounds like we've both lost a lot.
We stay out of people's grief.
What is that? Stay out of people's grief.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have the... The thing is, you and your father, every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan, went into cryo with... Everything we build begins with that. So yeah, we stay out of people's grief.
How do you keep it from just spilling out?
I let it. And what's that old saying? Children with dead parents? That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
What can you say about the Prodromos block?
Exacting bunch, as the science types always are. We'll eventually allow... Not quite gold rush, not quite... Honored to lead them, for as long as they need me.
Just looking for a status report. Informal.
Not much to report. We're making life up as we go.
We'll talk another time.
Oh, and Pathfinder, what I said about grief? Every pirate we brought to this cluster woke up with this... Maybe think about that, when shooting doesn't have to start.
Hello there.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the plan.
Considering it's world-altering technology, but the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible... Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Pathfinder, over here. Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, some uptick in hostility was to be We've some tricks up our sleeves. Thanks to the research. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds a lot. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left some interesting...
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't... I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. Know what I mean?
I know exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. What about you? Miss anything?
I miss the time on the couch before media loads. Make your choice, and as a B- rom-com bounces between satellites, the size of the planet decide...
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Another time.
Of course.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's it like living in our first...
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Why did you join the Andromeda?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the... This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic. He's a smart fellow, a good... And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Oh no, questa era una casetta truffa. Ok, quindi... Ah, questo è il centro di ricerca, allora possiamo fare la missione. Costruisci il busto dell'armatura. Invece no.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Ok, continuiamo a prendere sotto missioni. Però assomigliava, pensavo... Anche perché quell'altro era fatto così. Boh, vabbè. Invece qui il centro di ricerca è questo, e vabbè. Ognuno il suo proprio. Fammi un po' vedere. No. Ah, il torso della corazza da pioniere. Ok. Aspetta, che leggo il commento. Oh, ciao Christian. Torso, corazza, pioniere. Cosa ce l'ho? Serve un sacco di platino. Torso pioniere 2. Il pioniere 1? Cioè ce l'ho, non ho capito. Ah, forse ho capito, mi sa che me l'ha tipo mandato nella mail e quindi devo tornare nell'astronave per farlo. Mi sa. Vabbè. Oh, e allora qui abbiamo finito il giro di tutti. E vediamo sulla mappa che cosa mi segna. Terapia d'urto qui. Andiamo a fare prima questi posti vicini. Questo cadmio non l'avevo raccolto. No, questo sì. Scorciatoia, eh.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Ok, quindi andiamo di là. È giusto, dopo devo vedere se questo mercante vende il platino. Oh, un datapad.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go! No, sei nuovenni. A posto, levatevi, 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 levatevi. Allora, mi sa che... Oh, ok, mi sa che ce l'ho una macchinetta. Qui c'ho nient'altro, no? Ok, quindi macchinetta. Dove è il nomad? Mio bel nomad dorato tamarro, ok. Ok, no, di qua. Ah sì? C'è roba?
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh bene, mi sa che sta tipo... Esatto, qui ce n'è ancora di più.
sign of that work.
Oh, sciostri.
Someone left their key behind.
Ah,
Is it just me? Or do cats seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
la stanno chiaramente cercando anche loro, anche se non sappiamo perché.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed. Lexi, found another colonist.
Dove? Oh? No, solo 2 minuti, non posso mettermi a cercare il colono.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Eos feels more like a home, but it's still mostly hard work.
Eos will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Help us! Please!
Oh, sciostri. Questi sono proprio peggio, eh. Così. Sì, mo basta però, eh. Parla coi superstiti. E dove sono? Sono morti? Cioè, non ho capito, ho fallito la missione?
timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the Remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gas brick? Yeah, I bet. These Remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Oh, bene. Ma anche aumentato la vivibilità. Chissà se adesso ci possiamo andare qui. Di qua, giusto? No, non ci si può ancora andare, via niente. Quindi queste missioni no. Qui non ci si poteva andare, quindi probabilmente non si potranno manco da ste altre due parti. O meglio, proviamoci.
Radiation levels increasing.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ok, quindi se vado dritto, poi vado di qua, vediamo,
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
Oh no, non ci si può andare invece, ok. E allora niente, tutte queste altre missioni intorno non si possono fare. E quindi torniamo alla Tempest. Che mi è parcheggiata lì, quindi.
Radiation levels normal.
Questo l'ho raccolto? No. Ho visto che i server sono chiusi, bisogna assolutamente raccogliere tutto perché tutte le cose utili che uno mandava alla gente in esplorazione o a fare le missioni per guadagnare roba non lo possiamo fare. Chissà perché hanno chiuso i server di sto gioco. È manco tanto vecchio. Pure ho qualche problema io, sempre offline li trovo. Con te non ci ho parlato.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
Così, un cuscino.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Ah. Bene, c'ha più cose tecnologiche.
Long enough to get sand in cracks I didn't even know I had.
And neglect your prosthetics.
Neglect adds character.
Ad esempio il platino ancora non possiamo comprarlo. Mm. $311, quasi quasi. Sta appunto ultra raro che costa un botto.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I was, wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
Ok, parliamo un po' con un po' di gente.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. But I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something
Wow. It's wonderful to meet, as if having faith in the divine, as if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never have to justify yourself to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, truly. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later. I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed... If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batak convinced me even more, especially when I got into the patterns I kept seeing over and over again. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and it sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for... It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribute. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people...
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better at... Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse.
Mm.
I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick.
Oh, ci hai preso.
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
You again.
Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can...
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable...
Sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
No, come.
What was it like for you?
Isn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had...
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient... Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Thanks for the insight. How do you think the crew is...
Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her med... She expected to follow in his footsteps. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a he'd rather bury himself in the Nomads than tackle emotions head on.
Suvi okay?
Suvi's strong sense of... I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
I'd like to check in on the...
Ask away.
Thanks for the insight. How do you think the...
Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by speed.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
How do you think the human...
There's a lot of them.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too. Hi there.
Any more Commando war stories?
Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Any more?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
How's the search for the Asari Ark?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
How's the search for the...
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Ciao ciao.
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Carini.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when some...
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you... Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves a break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting...
Take a destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally.
Generally? There's a...
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like...
So I pull off my usual stunt, pop my flamethrower, and... Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant, Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red, fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and Squad?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my... Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on... Been in some of those fights. There's a reason. No shit. Ruin the right...
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience...
I've been doing this for a long time now.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill and a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you. Must have been a pretty steep learning curve.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some
Farming?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't... I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to...
Huh. More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, bello.
Hello,
con
Scott.
Sam non ho parlato.
Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
How are those jokes coming?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Ok, purtroppo ci siamo giocati la questione del torso, che probabilmente lo farò quando riuscirò a fare quello a livello 2, ma vabbè. Oh, allora. Dovrei prendere il fucile da precisione, però. Che per il momento è importante avere questa percentuale in più. Non ho effettivamente nuove gambe. Cambiamo biotica, eh? Ah, ce ne manca uno ancora, che carino. Oh, certo, Drac è meno duro, però vediamo mo se loro due possono essere utili. Ok. Abbiamo parlato con tutti. Ma primo assalto non lo faremo mai perché i server non funzionano. Ok, tanto finché su EOS non si abbassano le radiazioni non diranno a me come abbassarle ancora, non potrò fare nient'altro.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Bene, abbiamo un sacco di cose da fare qui. Ah, bello.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
A reminder that alcoholic beverages must be consumed within private quarters or at the vortex. Consumption of alcohol in public...
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm just so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can
Tipico.
tell you more.
It never ends.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Kesh to do something about her mechanics.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Going well, I hope.
As well as it can go with limited resources, yeah. Tiny steps. Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week. Tan just came through here on a tear. Have you ever seen a Solarian power walking? Hilarious. You ever just think, I miss home? Every time I do, I feel guilty about it.
Give me another chance.
No. Done.
Hey, Ryder.
Jessica DePaul. Hi, Jessica. Welcome to the Nexus. I see you here in our database. Did you have your medical scan?
Yes?
Good. Let me call it. There it is. Everything's in the green. You're cleared for entry.
I waited my whole life for something like this. A new galaxy. My friends thought I was crazy.
We're all probably a little crazy here, but that's the fun of it, isn't it?
I hope so.
You can proceed to the waiting area.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Next.
Remain in line until called by
And
the
what's
next
your name?
available agent.
Darren, and this is my wife, Andrea.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the Nexus. Let me pull up your records.
In
Here
order
we go.
to expedite
Your
your
medical
entry,
scans
you
are in
must
order.
already have
Everything's
obtained
good.
medical.
Bello anche mettersi a guardare, a sentire queste cose.
EOS. Outpost Prodromos is being established as a science center. Looks like you two are nourishment engineers. Makes sense. Scientists have to eat. Terraforming efforts are ongoing, so it might be a while.
Terraforming? I thought everything would be ready.
We've had a few unexpected wrinkles. It's nothing the Pathfinders can't handle. In the meantime, you can head to the waiting area. Next.
Hi, I'm Ian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through integration processing. then
Hello,
we'll have you
Bradley.
on your way.
I've got you here in our database. I just need to verify your medical scan. Here it is, and... did the doctor say anything to you?
No, they were swamped. They said my results would be delayed.
I see. The scan shows you have otitis media.
Remain in line. Oh God, I knew it. I'd come all this way to die.
Take it easy. It's an earache caused by a minor infection. Some immune systems need to adjust to the new environment.
In order to expedite your entry, you must already have obtained I medical always was allergic to everything.
It's not serious enough to deny entry. You'll want to see our medical staff, but otherwise, good luck.
Hi,
Next.
I'm Ian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Oh, mo tocca questa.
We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration.
Dai, falla passare.
Then we'll have you on your way.
Moira Purcell, security systems specialist, but I didn't come alone. My son should be here.
Was he on the Hyperion?
Yes, he's an agriculturalist.
That's odd. Prodromos is being set up as a science center. He ought to be in the first wave deployment. You're on the Universal Wake-Up roster.
When will he wake up?
I'm sure he'll be among the next groups revived out of stasis.
Oh, good. That's a relief.
You can wait for further instructions over there.
Thanks.
Ok. Oh, vediamo se lei ha qualcosa di nuovo. Direi di no.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Ah, carino, così ne sappiamo di più.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere is weak. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell we see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense...
What's Turian?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. When Turians first met humans, but with patience and restraint, humans and we look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about our kind.
Okay.
Very well. Asari... Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
Where do you...
Asari come from a planet known as Thessia, which many can... It's a thriving world blessed with the high concentration of element zero on Thessia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a...
What's Asari?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in the ensuing centuries. Asari placed... Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term... Farewell. We look forward to...
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look scary, but it comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive.
Where do you come?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet, but it gave us our identity. How many species do you know? Or 4 testicles?
What's Krogan history?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, you'll hear stories, so no sense cover. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start. Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward to meeting our new neighbors.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
I'm Ian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
The rich diversity of people who have arrived from
Okay.
the Milky Way galaxy.
Solarians are considered among the brightest scientific minds. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual power.
Where do you...
Solarians originate from a world known as an amphibious species. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer. guided other species. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality. It's been my pleasure. Rest assured.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Guardate se l'umano non era buggato.
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate our...
Where do you...
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful... It's also an oasis of biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species.
What's human history?
Humanity is a young people compared... But what we lack in age, we'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of...
This is Ark Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. Well, there was nothing new I could add. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
What goes...
The Cultural Center is a place where new races... They can learn more about the Milky Way. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends. And when you have a second, check back with me on a fit.
Ah sì? Ok, chiarimolo subito. Oh.
Pathfinder, do you have a moment?
Niente, se riesce a parlare così è normale.
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Thanks.
Of course.
Ah boh, ok, se c'è da fare solo questo.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our path, but I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address.
What are you planning to do in...
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can't assure... We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward.
Why did you...
I get that question. Our own Milky Way. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
Welcome. Hello again.
Thanks.
Of course.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture.
Ah, certo, perché questo devi diventare me. Mamma, che cosa carina.
Male, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery, or first contact with new species?
Let's go with exploration.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honor of former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this Pathfinder information feed.
I'm Ian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf
Hello.
of the Nexus,
This display describes our Pathfinder, the initiative's elite explorers.
Tell me about
Pathfinders survey distant worlds and our colonization efforts wouldn't be possible without them.
How does someone usually...
Our Pathfinders were selected from Alec Ryder. We honor him.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each Pathfinder has a team of talented specialists drawn from multiple backgrounds and species. If you see a Pathfinder on
Ok.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults in the surface?
Nah, Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
And its gas bladder can expand 300%. Amazing.
Hey, Yuri, how about you not dissect things so much? It's weird.
Beh, intanto abbiamo trovato a lei.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Ok. Questa poi è una stanza chiusa. Ok. Questa è la parte sopra che prima era chiusa. Oh, che bello.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Ah, questa è la serra idroponica. Piano di sotto ci scenderei dopo, ormai sto sopra. Questa si è impalata. Questa è chiusa, questa pure. Rossa, rossa. Ok.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in? What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
I know what surprise responsibility.
So I hear. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return. Pathfinder.
Ok, qui c'erano i vari negozi. Tipo il torso della corazza, mannaggia la miseria. Però loro vogliono che lo faccia io. No, aspetta. Come se sia aperto.
Still missing some parts. Damn it.
Veicoli.
Hello.
Oh. Non male.
Nice to see you again.
Ok.
The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened Vortex. The Vortex. Let life take you for a spin.
Oh, Erbar.
That's Petrovos.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right? Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it. Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Bene.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. We'll keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly? You're kind of hostile.
I'm not supposed to be a bartender. I'm supposed to be a chemist.
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel. You're back.
People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with snark.
Ugh. You're one of those.
Looks like you're outnumbered, Dutch.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, want to try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
Mi sono fissato che animali dalla foresta, abbiamo capito? Ah, quanti ne abbiamo di dialoghi assurdi così?
Hello, welcome to my lab.
Oh, Dutch, look at you. Get...
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
They can't talk if they're busy drinking.
That's just brilliant. I can do that. Wait, you're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Right, here, have a drink. Rotten scoundrel.
Hey now.
The drink, not you.
E niente, continueremo a vedere le scenette del bar finché non finiscono.
Wanna give it a shot?
How lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent.
Sì, finiremo male, finiremo malissimo. Ecco là. Lo sapevo. Pronto? Che sono qui sopra? Che è successo?
Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
Hello?
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
So Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea pig he wanted, huh?
Exactly. Win-win all around. Looking good there.
What do you want?
So glad I went to school. Thanks to nothing, education. We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area. So glad I went to school for this. Thanks to nothing. The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative regulations. So glad I went to school for this.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterials.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard calling radiation.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arisen.
Troppo che lasciamo perdere.
The authorities say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
This is Alice. Our first outpost, Prodroma, has confirmed full deployment on Io. We expect the colony to be fully self-supporting soon and able to send us supplies.
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. Pathfinder.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly...
You should have seen it a year ago. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Cash and me against the guy. Well, maybe not as much.
Need the console up and running, Cash.
You sure look thoughtful.
Understood.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
you some jury-rig instructions.
Care to share? I have a feeling this...
You don't have to. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power.
Wouldn't that cause...
She like... You can imagine what it was like when she figured...
What? How can we be out of those materials?
Hey, Reiner.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Beh, togliamoci la soddisfazione di andare a chiudere la storia del primo assassinio.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Locking a man up with germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your asses.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. They'll dry out faster.
I hear you went down to Eos. Did you find anything to help my case?
You're a liar. The Chief's Omnitool recorded you over the body admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A Ket blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck. The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tam, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Ah no, vabbè. E mo però se... certo. Quindi per ora no. Quindi mettiamoci qui.
Superintendent Cash
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros. Duty.
Già, purtroppo qua i server Apex sono chiusi, quindi niente, addio.
Supply request is in. Dispatching to your location.
Ok, salviamo lì, va. E ciao Cash, riparliamo la prossima volta.